999. The meaning of the angel number 999 and what you must do when you see it. The end that is a beginning. The number 9 is the last of its kind. It concludes the mathematical series of digits and thus forms the tail end of a series that predicts infinity. Everything that comes after 9 is only a variation. The 9 could therefore also be described as the last original number, as only combinations and variants appear after it. It is therefore not only mathematically special, but above all inspires numerology and number mystics. If it appears in a combination of 3, we speak of an angel number. These are particularly rare and can and should therefore catch our eye. The spiritual world is convinced that messages from the universe are hidden behind their appearance. Reason enough, therefore, to take a closer look at the angel number 999. 1. The number 9 in numerology. In numerology, the number 9 stands for beginning and end. Like almost no other number, it can mark the start of a new beginning, as well as the fulfillment of a mission or the successful end, i.e., completion. But the 9 does not mark the end, on the contrary. With it and after it, things really get going, and its limit is infinity. But it also symbolizes the fact that we sometimes have to let something go so that something new and beautiful can emerge. Think of the number 9 as a universal node. It gives us stability and marks a stage that we have successfully completed. After that, however, we immediately move on to the next destination. As it combines the sacred number 3 times, it is also regarded as a particularly emotional number that stands for matters of the heart of all kinds. 2. What does the angel number 999 mean from a spiritual perspective? A. Listen to your heart. Numbers can also convey emotionality, and 9 is one of them. If it crosses your field of vision in triplicate as an angel number, it may conceal well-intentioned advice from the very top. It's high time you listen to your heart again, not just your mind. Look inside yourself and think about whether the path you are currently on is really yours. Are you fulfilling your expectations or those of other people? Do you enjoy your work? Are your relationships characterized by mutual respect? 999 only means well with us, and therefore appeals to our emotional world. B. End in sight. As the universal terminator of the series of numbers, the 9 stands for completion. It brings what you have started to a good end. If you are currently in a critical phase of your life, it shows you the light at the end of the tunnel. If you are unable to make a decision or are unsure how things will turn out for you, the angel number 999 prophesies that everything will soon be fine. Especially in turbulent periods of life, we can really use a cosmic pat on the back or a glimmer of hope in the form of a number. Every dry spell has an end, and the 9 indicates that the hard times will soon be history. C. Remember your self-worth more strongly. As an emotional number, the 9 can also appeal to your inner voice in triplicate. This represents the direct line to your spiritual guides and creative spirits. When it speaks to you, you need to pay attention. However, it can sometimes be drowned out by negative beliefs that most of us have had to carry around with us since childhood and adolescence. And the inner critics are difficult to put in their place anyway. If you see the angel number 999 somewhere, be kind to yourself for a moment and remind yourself of your strengths. You can do so much and have already achieved so much. Focus on this. D. Changes are coming. We have already described the 9 as an end that is a beginning. As a number, it is actually a kind of gatekeeper or border guard that keeps an eye on the fluid transitions in our lives. What has come to an end can simultaneously create space for something new. The top priority here is to let go. Those who are constantly stuck in the past or simply cannot let go of cherished but bad habits will always fall short of their potential. But personal expectations can never be fulfilled in this way either. Pay attention to 999. It heralds a fresh breeze in your life. Whether it is a tailwind or a headwind remains to be seen. E. A kindred spirit is nearby. The sentimental nature of 999 can also indicate imminent encounters of the supernatural kind. Numerology even ascribes to this angel number the ability to locate kindred spirits who are currently in close proximity to each other. It is therefore worth keeping your eyes and ears open. Perhaps you will soon meet someone who will understand you without words like no other. A glance into your eyes or a simple handshake will probably be enough to let you know. Don't be disappointed if this encounter isn't a romantic one. Maybe it's just time for a lesson. The angel numbers. Algebra for the mind and soul. They are rare, but there is nothing to doubt about them. A 9 is a 9. Even a critical mind cannot change that. The angelic numbers are therefore regarded as particularly effective mediums of the higher powers when it comes to conveying a message to us humans. They really cannot be overlooked, and the more open we are to them and the more we look out for their existence, the less likely we are to be disappointed. The 999 represents a special feature within celestial mathematics. It marks the end of the series of numbers, but at the same time heralds the beginning of a series of numbers that can be continued indefinitely. So 999 represents the end and the beginning, the goal and the new start. A successful and fulfilled life cannot be quantified, but it is occasionally recalled with the help of the angel numbers. When you see them, it is always a good sign that someone is keeping an eye on you. Say, "Thank you for this." The universe won't charge you any more for it.